Yes. Don't care. I don't want you to develop. I don't want you to get better. You're getting shit. You're getting thrown out into the fucking sea. Quite literally. The sea is on top of us now, Silan. Please.
Torment.
Yeah. Fling. Yeah. God, why
do these shit things exist?
they really do. Now.
Alright.
It's Rosetta Baltoy. Fair enough.
So, Rock Psychic, we kind of...
Ground Psychic, so yeah, it's close enough. Weren't too far away.
Weren't too far off the...
Yeah. I remember the first time I played Sapphire, I think it was, I cleared it with a over-leveled Claydol.
Nice.
I got in a trade from a friend and basically had to fight the obedience throughout the entire thing, but I was like level 97 towards the end of it, so...
Nice one.
Claydol is shit.
I skipped that gen completely.
Gen 3? Yeah. It's nowadays it's forgettable, but it's actually, I quite liked it at the time.
Yeah. That was around, like, we were in secondary school at that stage.
Yes, so...
I
I love it more for Emerald, to be honest.
Yeah.
But Emerald is great with the Battle Frontier. Just endless hours. Like I've said already how many hours I clocked on Emerald. But that's
actually, was Emerald, was Gen 3 the only thing we had through secondary school? We had Gold and Silver by the time we were in like 5th and 6th class.
Probably yes. I think yeah. Gold and Silver was 5th and 6th class, and then I think towards the end, and if they were at the end, we probably would have got the start of Gen 4 when the DS was out.
Right. Yeah, we knew that one.
That one was predictable. Yeah. Nope.
Nose. Like some of these ones, that's why I don't like Gen 3. There was so much
chaff. Yeah.
Yeah. If there was one that had the most amount of chaff in it.
Yeah, retrospectively, that or Gen 4 has a lot of chaff as well. Especially the bug types. There's dreadful bug types outside of the Mega.
True, but Gen 4 was...
It was good in other places.
Of what Gen 4 introduced, there was 100 new introduced, about 25 legendaries out of that. Take out the 10 odd for the starters. Take out 20 odd for evolved other forms.
Yeah, like it was a mixed bag.
Of what was left, it was disproportionately bug.
But at the same time, it still probably gave you the best Route 1 bird in Staraptor and the best fort starter, if you will, in Luxray.
Yeah.
Although that would have competition with Ampharos, so it depends on your point of view.
But it doesn't have the most amount of variants. Like, I remember BDSP came out. Was it only last year BDSP came out?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I've put on so much this last few years. Anyway, every team is the same. Oh.
Not bad, actually.
I did predict a little elf looking thing.
Yeah, that's actually that's a good shout. I would not... Like, Mischievous is alright. But then again, like, I'm also kind of like now thinking the past Mischievous would have been much better here. Because fuck me, that thing is dangerous.
Do you think that the Game Freak are looking at these fan games for ideas?
I think it's just the law of probabilities. Like, eventually they have to use some
nuclear types.
Yeah, well, I don't think you'd ever get that far, but certainly, like, for the megas, you'd say, like, okay, it's probably because everyone got that same idea and, like, let's make our own megas. So if Game Freak ever tried to do more of them, they'd be kind of like accused of plagiarism unofficially.
Yeah.
You know. But if they were taking, okay, that's a dupe, so we can release that. If it was a case they were taking notes from fan games, you would have had armor evolutions, you would have had fusions and stuff like that, which we haven't got. So that's something.
Thankfully, I don't think fusions would be a good idea.
No, the only fusion I'm aware of that's canon is in the manga. Team Rocket is one of their experiments was to combine
the three birds.
Yeah. And that it was a disaster, so that didn't work out.
I mean, they did that kind of in Gen 5 with the reuniting the dragon.
That I feel like was a bit of a speculative attempt, because, like, for me anyway, I don't know what you think. Like, that seemed like a bit of a we didn't have anything for this third legendary, so we're just gonna gimmick this and see how it goes.
No, I thought that was kind of from the get-go. You had like from Black and White, which didn't have the merging. We have the one dragon, we have the two dragon, and we have the shell of the former dragon.
But that's what I'm saying, like because like the actual designs in Black the actual combined forms, I thought they looked worse.
Oh yeah,
they looked more incomplete, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
So that's my kind of what I was trying to say there. Right. So
we've released so much of this shite.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take your item first.
Is it even worth it?
Take your shit and leave. But you never know. Might need something attritional. Bye.
And get rid of the Arbok.
Arbok.
We also have black sludges for days.
We do. We have tons of black sludge. You're fired. Get out of here. Right. I'm gonna say. Ooh, she has a Duckstone. Nice.
Okay, so Midna could be.
We could evolve that to Miss Mages now.
Yeah.
Nose pass. I'm happy to keep that on scent as well. Are you happy with that?
Keep on scent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold off on releasing. The fire monkey, the other one, like there's some of them after I guess they're trying to stop flooding.
Yeah.
We'll go and get the rest of these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll go and get,
and we'll evolve the mischievous, will we? At least, you know, I don't think we need a dust stone for anyone else at the moment. Although famous last words, I know.
I'm trying to think who else needs it.
I don't think anyone at the moment, so I think we're good. Nothing that we're using anyway. There you go. One thing I will always be I'll be thankful in the recent games is that the Leafeon and Glaceon evolutions are now Leaf and Ice Stone. Just thank fuck, because the rocks were.
Retcon was very much needed.
It was a nice idea. It really was. But no, this is so much nicer, so much easier. And I mean, you could argue. Right, so where we put Miss Mages then? Left on scent or upwards?
Upwards.
We put colleagues?
At least colleagues.
Okay, we'll put colleagues there.
It's lower leveled, so I'd probably say colleagues.
Yeah, happy with that. I think that's only reasonable. Okay, now let's get our super friends back.
Yeah.
So, again, we're going with Gumi.
One Goomers.
One Gumi bye. And we're putting in Eevee.
Yeah.
We're keeping Chandler at home, aren't we? So we're...
Yeah, we're assuming we're going up against water types here. So.
Yeah, that's only fair.
Alright, next and Nixon.
Nixon, yeah.
Although Nixon might be risky.
He's marginal, yeah.
And
we'll see how it goes. And Metagross. Who again might have trouble, but we shall see. I think Eevee is going to be our outboard engine here, I think.
Okay, so from the Paradox forms, we have Paradox Tyranitar, Paradox Salamence.
Yes.
That's it for the pseudos?
Hydreigon, Volcarona.
Volcarona's not a pseudo.
No, okay. And then Hydreigon. And there's another one, I think, isn't there?
There's no Paradox Gumi.
No.
There's no Paradox Dragonite.
There isn't.
There's no Paradox Metagross yet. Until DLC.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll do any... I don't know. I would like to see more Paradox forms, personally. I would. I really would, because that is a gimmick I think that does have a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
But it depends on how you use it, for me.
Okay. If I was to... And I have not seen any leaks. I would say, if I was to try to predict, if, say, Scarlet gets 3 and Violet gets 3 in the coming ones, I'd say common ancestor to the Nidos.
That'd be good. Yeah, something like that. Like
some androgynous Nido.
Do a future Nido creature. Yeah, that'd be good. I like that. I'd actually like to see that, to be honest.
See, I'm thinking of what has split evolutions. Gorbis and Clamperl. Nobody would ask for it, but here's...
Well, even something like the past form, like future forms of fossils and so forth, because like you could make a roundabout argument that like Genesect is a Paradox Kabutops, but that's because Team Plasma like experimented on a Kabutops.
The fact that we don't have any, what was I going to say? The fact we don't have any fossils from would make you think that there's going to be something done with fossils in DLC. Maybe.
I feel like they maybe just didn't bother because they're doing past forms anyway.
Yeah.
You know, which I think has a logic to it. You know, why would you bother if you're already doing past forms you're doing fossils by the back door essentially. So why would you bother? You know, and I think that does have a semblance of logic to it.
Yeah.
You know. Ooh. It's a force field that prohibits entry. We need to use our Mew. So, for members only, we got this already, the DNA. Now, this would have been cool if you were Masquerade and you had to be using a water type. That would have been cool. But I think that would have been slightly cruel on the player, I think. Having to force them into a monotype challenge for a while. I think our disguise is working out. There's a Kyogre symbol there. Ether.
Why would we give away our position?
I'd love to, fellow. How do you do, fellow kids?
Oh, hi, Clive.
Gold, okay.
As we're playing this at the minute, Burkbot is convinced that Clive is the leader of Team Star.
I mean, she has a lot. She has a point. Just like literally trying to like showing up everywhere out of the blue. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Sticky. Woody water, nice. Good move.
Yeah.
A move that hasn't been overused either, so you can still kind of make the argument it's Swampert's signature move. Give me hope.
Have we had the starters kind of introduced separately again? Like, I think have we gotten a Mudkip game since Oras?
No, actually. But then they've been very stingy on starters in future games. Like they only give you one generation typically, and that's it. Like one thing I actually like about Insurgence is that it cherry picks starters, especially for the Delta types.
Yeah.
You know, it's giving you a kind of a cross. So you have all the Gen 1s there for the purpose of the initial choice, and then you had like say a Delta. There's one like a Delta. We've seen 3 to 4. Sorry. 4 to 5, right?
We've seen Delta
Blaziken.
We've seen Delta Blastoise.
We've seen Delta Blastoise. In our previous save, we saw Delta Sceptile.
We've seen Delta
Superior.
We've seen the Fire Starter from Hoenn.
Yeah, we have Blaziken. So Blaziken and Sceptile we've seen.
Yeah.
In one guise or another. We've also seen what's it called? Superior and Typhlosion. And there's another one that I'm aware of that we haven't seen yet, and we might get lucky with this save, we might not.
Okay.
But I know it is broken.
Okay.
It's a dangerous one. So
Paradox.
A Paradox starter would make sense, wouldn't it?
Paradox starter could be fair. Oh.
You're okay. You remember Bulky Boy?
Yeah. Paradox Glalie.
As in like rock or or steel?
As in wasn't Glalie and what's the ghost?
Oh, Frostlass.
Combined the two.
Oh, a Paradox Frostlass would be. It'd be kind of the same gimmick as the Mischievous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like I know, like the whole idea of them is that they were meant to be more like mythicals and like urban legend type of creatures. That's why the Among Us is now an Amongusaur, for want of a better word. It's a dinosaur with a tail and 4 legs. You know,
ridiculous.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be a point on different evolutionary paths, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's a good way of doing it, and it kind of shows the thought process when they're making new Pokemon as well. You know, instead of making stuff for the sake of it, let's show you how an alternate design for this guy.
Making things for the sake of it. Screen tail.
Yeah, but that's baby's first Paradox Pokemon though.
True.
Like that's the whole logic of it, you know. And maybe some of us like to be working with a more dangerous Jigglypuff, you know. I don't know if the Death Glare can be heard on the microphone, but I think that
Death Glare.
Yeah.
Very curious.
Also?
Yeah.
I use Jigglypuff.
Ah, okay.
Kira's nickname is Jigglypuff.
Ah, okay.
Because she makes a noise like Jigglypuff, don't you, Kira? Only when annoyed. And she drew on my face once when I was asleep.
Hey!
That's not true. That's not true. I'm doing that as a joke.
Put that on the internet now.
What's that? Misinformation on the internet?
Things in my hands.
And you're putting that on the internet as well. Anyway. Right, we got our what's it called? Fucking
Goomeling.
Goomeling. I can never remember this. Sliggoo, that's his name.
Yeah.
Sliggoo. And you said level 50 plus Rain Dance, isn't it?
I think it's 50 in Rain Dance. But it's not Rain Dance from the Rain Dance.
It has to be raining naturally.
It has to be raining otherwise, yeah. Which means if we're stopping weather altogether.
Well, in fairness, the route before this is rain naturally anyway, so we're
Okay,
good.
right.
Yeah. We can use any time. Another cultist. Crawdons. Okay, that's handy. We can go with Predator with this one.
Yeah.
Kick the shit out of it. Sweep the leg! Sweep the leg! Cross chop. I forgot.
Yeah.
I still had in my head that yeah,
Okay.
low sweep, yeah. Which sometimes can be a better option, to be fair. There we go. Nicely done. Sligo getting some plenty of XP here.
But it was more from the likes of Dunsparce getting the evolve. It was like, okay, someone's paid attention to fan games.
I'll be honest, that will maybe pop. Like, people have been desperate for like the what was one we had in what's this? Prohibits entry. Taylor says you've perhaps for scientists to get in.
Any other?
The disguises we have at the moment are these two, Darkrai and Abyssal.
Okay.
So we don't have what we need. So let's have a look. We need to have a little rummage around. But yeah, the fact that it is just like a slightly longer snake made me really amuse me, to be honest, because like everyone had the same idea. It's like, oh, it's gonna be
dragon.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like no, it's a Tsuchinoko. It's not meant to be good.
I mean, it's a joke.
Yeah, exactly. And that to me was funnier. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Grammar.
Yeah. Drop some seeds on them bitches. There you go.
Diamond Storm was a move intended only for
Diancie.
Diancie.
Yeah.
That's it. Sorry, I knew it was like Legendary's move.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember which one.
No, it's Diancie, alright, yeah. Absolutely. Like it's a fucking OP move, to be fair. Yeah.
I'd gotten with the DS getting shut down in the next few months, I went and hacked out the DS and got a Wilted Y.
Wilted Y?
Which is a fan game putting Y version on hard mode.
Ooh, interesting. Kind of like a Kaizo.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, you can preset the, do I want this to be a Nuzlocke, do I want this to be a...
That's evil.
And the first gym was, like, the gym leader had 6.
Yeah, that checks out, yeah.
It, like, was one of the few times that, like, you went and you got your ass handed to you.
The get good.
By the first bug leader.
Yeah,
which, was...
I've tried, we played Blue Kaizo on the channel once. Myself and Mookie years ago did it when we were drunk, we were fucking hammered. And, yeah, that's a strange error, because we were playing that game, we played that game for about 5 hours, I think. Like, we were playing until about 3:30. So we were drunk, tired, and angry. But
how far did you get?
I can't remember. I feel like we may have done up as to the second gym, maybe.
Okay.
But like every route, every map space is maximized. It uses all space possible, and it throws Pokemon at you from the start. Like it literally is giving you the 150 to work with, but because the mechanics of Gen 1 are so fucking broken, there's only a couple that are actually useful. You know.
Yeah. Well, this has the full 720 unlocked.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
And things like key moves that are held back otherwise are unlocked for you. So
it's giving you the tools to play. Like
there was AZ's Floette was supposed to be released at one point.
Yes, as an event thing, wasn't it?
But that never happened.
That's right.
But AZ's Floette has specific moves.
Ooh, Delhi.
And Zygarde was supposed to have plot.
That's right.
And key moves, which are in this now.
Ah, yes, the 1,000 arrows or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah. Because they did it retroactively in Sun and Moon.
No, they still didn't get the moves though.
Did they not?
Nope. There is at least one other Zygarde move that 1,000 arrows might have been, but like Land's Wrath.
Land's Wrath, yes, I remember now.
One of the two was released, the other one wasn't.
Yes. Yeah, I remember now, yeah.
And AZ's Floette has a key move that wasn't released.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball with that, didn't they?
They really just dropped the ball with Gen 6.
Unfortunately, yeah, they not bottled it, but they ran out of time.
Yep.
That's probably why they now could have come back on it, because they had to program 700 or so Pokemon. That's probably why they nix it now, unfortunately. So they can give themselves a chance to actually, maximize their the resources. They're very limited resources, granted, but I haven't done Buccaneer for a while. Let's give him some love.
He's water and steel.
Water and steel, so we're covered with the grass. The grass thing shouldn't murder us as such. But he also has Ice Fang.
Yeah. Is his Strong Jaw, or what is it?
Strong Jaw, yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. Crunch. Nice.
Yeah.
Also availing of Ludicolo's pretty shit defense, so. Ah, so close.
But you look at it and you think it's going to be a big bulky boy.
Ludicolo?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's a lily pad given flesh, so I suppose it's not designed to be a bulky boy. It's just plump.
Yeah.
It's a plumpy boy. I am loath to use up all my hyper potions early, but
Do you have any super potions?
not really, no. So if we ever take a death, we'll bulk up.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have plenty of money anyway. We are loaded in that sense. Ooh, hello. Ooh, what's this?
Potions.
Burn heal. I don't know why we need that here, but however.
Something's going to be scald.
Possibly. Ultra ball.
Mm-hmm.
What's this here? Sewer control system. Logging on. Damn it, worth a shot. We require a password, James. Oh, what's this?
Kyogre.
Probably. Ooh, scientist, nice. Oh, these force fields are actually just light screens from Madri's Alakazam. Oh, hey, get that quiet now, didn't you, lads?
Alright.
That's a warning.
New password being Abra.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's Alakazam. I think we need to find the password for sure. Okay. Empoleon. Shreds, you say?
Oh, I have the password.
No. For the sake of the playthrough. Come on, man. Don't huff at me. Honestly. Who does that?
I really liked Napoleon.
It's great. It's a lovely design.
Yeah. 4 had one of the best sets of starters.
They warmed on me over time. Because then you saw like how like some of the other ones from future gens, you went like, aw. Like Napoleon, I think like
5 just disappointed all around.
It
6
did.
disappointed all
It
round.
did. It didn't help that they were just very boring fucking Pokemon, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. It is disappointing overall. Which is a shame. You know, it really is a shame. But sure, can't get them all right. And I think because Gen 5 had so many other Pokemon, they didn't want the people to be relying so much on the starters.
Yeah.
But then that's what you get for having
Starters.
Good starters at that. You know, because I mean, I remember Gen 3 with Ruby and Sapphire. If you pick Blaziken, you win.
Yeah.
Like legit, like the entire game kowtows to Blaziken because of the firefighting. Like you get
half the map is water.
Half the map.
7.8.
Well, I was thinking more the Elite Four is Dark,
Yeah.
Ghost, Ice, Dragon, and Steel. So 3 of those 5.
3, but the other 2 you get walled by.
True, but then that's where you get your counters. That's where you get your if you have a Dark type or a Ghost type, you're laughing. And if you have a Ice type, you're flying there as well. So you essentially get through the entire Elite Four with a Blaziken and a Glalie.
Yep.
Realistically. Or in my case, Blaziken and Gardevoir. Gardevoir just destroyed everything in sight.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Well, I don't deny a good Psychic type when I see it. And then making her a Psychic Fairy makes it even more powerful. Like... what do we do to make this overpowered thing quicker? Let's give it a Fairy type. For fuck's sake.
Is that going to be a cliche like having Rock and Ground, having Psychic and Fairy?
We've had an awful lot of fucking Psychic Fairies, to be honest, and it's kind of annoying me now at this stage. There's 3 different Psychic Fairy lines. Like, that's more than enough, to be honest. And now, Scream Tales.
There's the Gallade line, there's the Hatini line.
Hatterene. I thought there was another one. And then Scream Tail is Psychic Fairy now as well.
Oh, I thought it was part normal.
No, so Psychic Fairy, yeah.
Okay.
Right, I'm going in circles here.
Yeah.
Where was the force field?
So you need to have you need Scientist DNA.
I do, I have it. I'm
You
just
have
trying to
that.
remember where I go.
I think to...
Yeah, I've been here.
Yeah. So go to the left. Let's go left, Mickey.
Just go left, Mickey.
He's still going left to this
To this day, yeah. And this is the entrance, right? So we're back to where we were.
Yeah, but from here, go to the one on the left.
Yeah. Oop, sorry.
Yeah. No.
That's the sewer system, so that's where we go for something else. Oh. Alright. Well, listen, we'll take all the XP we can get, to be honest. Because we do have a boss battle coming up, so... Which is exciting. I'm sure you agree.
You've,
Okay.
I wanted electric algae more.
Yeah. Like, it's good typing. Like, ooh, taking a risk. Nice. Earthquake that shit. Dig. Nice. Oh, get that.
Lovely. And this is one... Oh, Moxie as well.
Yeah.
This is one thing the games have had me spoiled for, is telling you the type effectiveness.
Yeah. So now you have to fucking learn, and it's then when the deltas and the megas come in, and there's a few changes.
Because someone tells you the passwords after you battle.
Oh yes. It could be someone that's near the sewer access, or after that. I wonder how big my private island's going to be. Don't we all? To Dares? Who's Dares? Here we go. Missile Scientist. Ha! This is where all the nerds are. Nerds! I really shouldn't give away our position.
If you change yourself to being someone else...
I don't know, actually. Joe, fuck it, let's try it. Ah. They don't have that programming. It just means you have to change back to go past this screen then.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. Sure, look at. Large piece of machinery. This is the laboratory after all. Password of the week.
Yep.
Proteus. Proteus. Thank you, scientist.
So, can you do anything with the computer?
No, doesn't look it.
Oh.
Yeah, pity. Right then, I am gonna.
Do you have any good games on this?
Got a Wii, man. Have you got Mario Galaxy on this? I actually don't quite like Mario. Ah, you're a fucking space
Fucking nerds.
Nerds. Right, I'm gonna take executive action here, and I'm gonna go heal up and get some items.
Like, go back out?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I have the password now, and all we need to do then is, I think, go to our boss battle, because I think that's from memory. Again, memory being a malleable thing. That's all we need.
How many gyms have we beaten at this stage?
I want to say 5.
Okay, so we
4.
should...
This is our 5th gym.
Okay, and you
But
said
there is...
there's a fair few gyms in quick succession here.
Yeah, yeah. Like it starts like jumping in between the plot fairly quickly now, and then it kind of plays catch up on the gyms themselves. So yeah.
That is one downside to these long form games, is like they can be everything with the kitchen sink.
Yeah, exactly. I had this problem with it, Prism. I know we stopped our playthrough of Prism, but I've played it to completion, and there's 24 or 20 gyms in there, or whatever it is.
Ouch.
Yeah. No, in fairness, a lot of them are kind of like bonus ones, you know, in that sense. But yeah, I think there's 16. And then they had an area where your man was working on as the post game, and it was incomplete. But the guys that took it over have been promising to finish it, and it's all new assets and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It was like, ooh, I'd like to see how this goes, and it's that nonsense.
But it can just be here's too much, or here's it doesn't flow well.
Like I will say, at least like this, like Insurgence in one way, yes, it's a long playthrough, but you're expecting that. Yeah. Like it is saying like this is for anoraks. This is for like if you want a proper serious competitive game with an adult story, then we got you covered. Yeah. Basically. And that's fair enough.
But it's one thing I think with the uranium, I wasn't expecting the duration of it.
That was quite long, yeah. And the story wasn't quite interesting enough. It ramped up towards the end.
Not that it wasn't interesting, that it was disparate.
Yes, exactly.
It was too thinly spread.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, like you'd say, like as a kid, you see Lance at like the 3rd gym,
Mm.
and then you don't see him again until the end. If I'm an 8-year-old kid, I forget that. I forget who that is by the end of it.
That's true. That is true.
More so whenever we're playing these 3 months apart.
Yeah. Admittedly, that doesn't help either. At least like the story, like once you're in a town, it's like in little bunches.
Yeah.
So here's your story plot, here's your gym, and then out you go again to play and catch Pokemon, and that's a good balance. I think that's someone that gets it, you know, because this plot can be it's thick parts of plots, you know, but at least it's like you are prepared for it in a sense.
Oh,
Jesus! Imagine finding that in the fucking algae, huh?
Pity we can't use it.
I know, right?
Pity.
King's just one of those ones that it's so well balanced. It kind of like makes it useless in a weird way. It's very counterintuitive because
like I used it for the playthroughs that we had.
That's right. Yeah, I think you had it in Gen 5.
I thought it was Gen 2. I had it.
Could be Gen 2 actually. Yeah, I think you and Mookie did a trade, didn't you?
Like it was my Skarmory or his Skarmory and my Kingdra or his Kingdra.
Yes.
I can't remember, but
so it was one of those ones anyway.
Yeah. Absolute pricks.
Absolute bastards, these are. But yeah, that was the thing. Like it's one of those ones where like it's so well balanced. It's great utility player in the team.
Yeah.
And then with Sniper as well. Oh, beautiful. Okay, go with Abyssal Sign this because these all work perfectly.
Now you remember the password?
I do. Just remember where we're going first.
Yeah.
Right, I think.
And down.
And down. And we're into the center area. Here we go.
Good.
Yep. Lovely. Sewer's drained. And we can't go there until we need perhaps someone more obvious, perhaps.
Can you not just change into another cultist?
Oh, well, this is why we logged onto the sewer system, James, because we're going to do exactly that. Alright, that's assigned this area. I don't know if you notice, because we're getting like kind of like choppy frames here. Every now and then I'm seeing for a split second the Pokeball. You know where you see like in Scarlet and Violet where there's Pokeballs hidden everywhere for the event tags? Like I'm seeing it here as well. Just slightly awkward. I'm trying to remember where the sewer access is. That's scientist area. Let's see. Right area.
To the left.
To the left, then, yeah. There we go. Now. And then
Purify that.
Purify this. Aha! Forsaken Lair. Because change of clothes for the cult leader.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken,
only the cult leader can get through everywhere here.
Yes, that's true. But also, if we're addressed as Audrey, the text is different.
Very good.
As you can see, they're all scared shitless of her.
Yep.
What are you doing out here? How dare you use that tone against me, cult leader Audrey? He's asleep. Love it. Who else knocked about? Can we let's bully some scientists while we're here. Well, for your endeavours.
Check the computer and see if you can do anything with it now.
That's true, actually. I could do. No, denied.
And can't do anything with the machine. No.
There, nope. Unfortunately not. So there we go. Our masquerade is complete. And we just have to make sure not to blow our cover. Mistress.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So, yeah, so I'm going to take my save here because I think this is where the boss battle is.
Kyogre or Lugia. Or both.
Or both. Right then. So James, our loadouts. I have to heal up Metagross anyway.
Yeah.
But who do we start with? Should we use Sliggoo as our scouts?
I'm not sure. Sliggoo hasn't seen all too much attack in action. Eevee could be a good generalist.
He could, but I'd like to maybe keep them in case he gets one shot. So
sure.
All right. Well, let's have a look then, shall we?
Let's go.
Well, there he is. Kyogre's is in a little bubble there. I think it's only 95 now. 95% now. The moon, then the seas and earth. Is that what they called it in the end? That also dates now the game as well.
Yeah.
So
about 10 years from now.
yeah,
Great.
basically.
A squid that looked like tentacruel, but
This might be referring to a different game.
I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
Like the whole Calamity can't be anything other than Kyogre.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be like
Go on.
No, I think that's supposed to be like a point like is that we found Cthulhu essentially type of
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, bit of a nap point. In the world, a real life Poseidon. Must literal way.
Okay. Sure, having God would be great, but you know what would be better?
But this is the master plan. You see, it has Lugia to bring the storms, and then Kyogre to control the seas. Power source, you say? Oh, the crystal that fucking Damien destroyed.
Yeah.
He was a smart boy.
I hope he doesn't show up here.
I think he's got issues at the minute. Alright, here we go. Boss Bataloo.
Okay.
Alright.
Look, it's only 6. It's still fine. It's still fine.
Still again. Lantern, you say? This actually worked out quite well. Can live with that.
Lantern asked when is Men's Rights Day.
It always struck me as that type of Pokemon, to be honest. Nice. Leftovers, you say? Right, it's got toxic, so we've got a limited amount of time.
But that's maybe why you had Burn Heals.
Possibly.
Because he's using Scald.
He is using Scald, yes. Well, he already poisoned us, so it's all I want.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll just blitz it away with something speedy.
Or something grassy.
Or something grassy.
That a bulky boy can...
Well,
or Predator just to
sweep.
get revenge.
Yeah.
Or Nixon to get an easy kill off.
Get an easy Moxie, maybe. I'm going to keep Nixon for Alakazam.
Okay, grand.
Yeah. So...
Predator?
Let's get Predator in, yeah. Although he has... What moves he got, actually? Because he's a very ice-oriented, isn't he?
Toxic, there's Scald, there's... That's about it.
Yeah, I don't want to risk a Toxic. Oh, he has Night Slash. Okay, well, it should be alright then. Like, we should outspeed Lantern.
Yes.
I'd assume.
Yeah.
So we should be okay.
Cross chop or Night Slash, yeah.
Yeah, just going for the accuracy. There we go. Lovely. Okay.
Grand.
Nice. Okay. God, that's such a massive attack stats. Alakazam, excellent. Right. Now, I would assume Alakazam is going to have a fairy type move on it, but I have to see first. So let's try.
This could be Zoroark.
Possibly. There's always that risk, isn't there?
Yep. I love that risk.
Focus Blast, just as well. Accuracy. Dang you. Right. So if he has a Focus Blast, that eliminates a few possibilities. Right, I'm gonna try Drammer. I hope for the best.
Could have gone with Buccaneer and Crunched.
Yeah, but the fighting, it would be super effective with the Steel type. So I am going to risk it. Oh, he hung on with sturdy. Oh, he hung on focus sash.
Right. Does she care enough about it to revive it or to heal it?
Good question. Okay, we'll find out. She doesn't, right? That solves that then.
Ice Shard.
Ice Shard with Predator. We'll solve this nice and handily. Because priority is going to win here, I think. Well, this is her check, so that's something at least. Nice.
All right.
Okay. Now the conundrum we have now is what happens next. Okay. Crawdons.
We're grand.
Should be. Is that her Mega though? That's the question.
Does Mega Crawdon have...
I think it's just like massive attack, I think.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, it does not.
We can live with that. Because then... Bang! Nice, so that's a Mega wiped out immediately.
Yep.
Now she's bound to have a legendary, or at least 2 legendaries on her team. If Luigi is around. So, let's see. Ludicolo.
Well, she's got 3 left.
Ludicolo. Should be already against him, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Like we have the ice moves, we have the just Night Slash.
Yeah. I'll try Ice Crash. Weaker accuracy, but let's see. Okay, he survived. Hydro Pump, we should be able to hit that. Yeah. Down's White Life Orb, and we have leftovers, so we should be good. And Ice Shards.
So the question is now, is there legendaries?
I would say...
If there's a Lugia, we have priority ice.
Yeah, that's why I say I might keep Predator in reserve then for when we weaken it. So that's Kyogre. So Kyogre's out first.
Yep.
Okay.